Hola, and in this episode, we're going to be looking at an introduction to masculine and feminine words, and we're also going to learn how to say we are going places. Okay, so without further ado, we'll get cracking. So, we're going to start with feminine words, okay? Now, feminine words start with la, and usually, although not always, end with a, okay? They end with an a. Okay, so la just means the. So in this case, la escuela means the school. Now, you may be wondering, why is the school feminine? Why is that the case? I couldn't tell you. I don't think anyone else could tell you why certain things were attributed to be masculine or feminine. That's just the way it is when creating the language. Okay, and the handy tip with being able to know if something's masculine or feminine is to see which the letter the word ends with. So in this case, it ends with an a. Okay, so la escuela. Okay, so obviously this is just a general rule. There are exceptions to the rule, but generally it's the case. Okay, so if it ends with an a, it's feminine. Now, if we want to say we're going to, we say vamos a. Okay, so vamos is we are going, and a means to. Okay, vamos also means let's go. Okay, so it's like an affirmation. Let's go here. Let's go to the school. Vamos a la escuela. Or you can say we're going to the school. Vamos a la escuela. Okay, so that's when you put it all together. Okay. Now we're just going to take a look at masculine words, okay? So masculine words, in a similar way, there's a way to tell if they're masculine, generally speaking, because they'll always start with el, so that means the, okay, but the masculine version, and generally speaking, they'll end with an o, and sometimes they end with an e, okay? So that's a great way to be able to tell, is this masculine or feminine? And if it has an o at the end, or an e at the end, you can be pretty sure that it is masculine, okay? Obviously, as I said, there are exceptions, but generally speaking, this is the case. Okay, so we're going to say vamos a, okay, so we're going to, so we want to say we're going to the supermarket. Now, with masculine verbs, it's a little bit different, okay, because when you put a with el side by side, you get al, okay? So instead of saying vamos a el supermercado, we wouldn't say that. And the reason we wouldn't say that is because it's two vowels side by side. It just sounds pretty awkward to say vamos a el supermercado. So the Spanish just combine that into one word. So a plus el becomes al. So they would say vamos al supermercado. Okay, so this only works with feminine, sorry, not feminine. This only works with masculine words. It would never work with a feminine word because feminine words don't have that problem because they start with la. So it would be a la. So it's not two vowels side by side. But with masculine verbs, a plus l always becomes al. Okay? And again, el, just that arrow's just to point out that L corresponds with O at the end, okay? And sometimes E. So now it's your turn. We're going to look at some other words of places, okay? So we have the club, which is la discoteca. We have the shop, which is la tienda. We have the university, which is la universidad. And in this instance, you can see that a is not at the very end, but it is towards the end, so that's an indication, okay? And we have the town, okay, which is el pueblo, okay? So we're going to put vamos a or al. So right now, I want you to pause the video. I want you to make 4 complete sentences using vamos a or vamos al, okay? Followed by the place. Okay, so I'm going to give you a quick example now. So we have an example of the beach, which is la playa. So we're going to say vamos a la playa. Okay, let's go to the beach, or we're going to the beach. Okay, so I just want you to pause the video, as I said, and complete the exercise using the 4 different examples. And when you've done that, I want you to comment in the comment section below to show me what you've done. And I'll be really happy with that. As I said, engagement is so important to learning the language, and I know you can do it. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next one.